Welcome everyone to a new week. Hoping everyone is doing well and hopefully addressing some of the stuff that they need to address and clearing space for all goodness. So I know I'm definitely working on some stuff myself. Some that came up this week that I definitely want to address and kind of get to the bottom of healing for myself. So today I'm going to do things a little different. I'm going to pull cards in regards to healing for like the root chakra. So if you're not familiar with the root chakra, it is an energy, or if you're not familiar with chakras, period, they are energy centers. There's 7 main ones, but there's a lot more. But the 7 main ones are kind of energy centers throughout your body that reference different energies that happen in life. So today I'm going to address the root chakra and do like cards based on root chakra. So root chakra, energetically, it is held kind of at the base, like where your bum is. And then it goes from, kind of imagine like a red ball of energy, and it's located there. And then it goes throughout like your legs all the way down to your feet. So it's very much a grounding energy. And if you're not grounded, or if you're not feeling safe for any reason, or you're feeling scarcity, those are kind of energies that mean that that root chakra is closed off. And so that's definitely something to work on, and it's definitely something that can be healed. So today I want to address that a little bit more. So that's why I'm going to pull these cards. So I am going to use Magical Mermaids and Dolphins as one deck, and then I have another second deck that's Universal Wisdom. So let's find out. The reason why Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, I love this deck because it does get to the root issue. So that's why I picked this one. Get it? Root. So let's see what's in store today. I'm hoping this resonates with you. If it does, perfect. If it does not, that's okay. Either way, you can always reference it back if it does come up. So let's see what we got going here. All right, so okay, so I'm always amazed, and this is why I do card readings, or oracle card readings specifically, is because a lot of it goes into trusting that there's something bigger than just you as a human. And growing up, it was always like, we have God and Jesus, and I grew up Catholic. Now I consider myself to be more spiritual. And I also believe that oracle cards are spiritual and spiritually based. So anytime that I do pull cards, it's always a surprise to see what we get, because it just resonates, and it just sits so well to the intention. And that's why I love doing oracle card readings for myself, for my friends, for my family, for clients that I don't even know, but there's an element of trust in there, because it's calling. It's a calling for people to trust, and that's why I love doing it. So let me get those Universal Wisdom cards in here as well. So the first 3 cards for Magical Mermaids and Dolphins is Morning Affirmations. Morning affirmations. So morning affirmations are big, especially when it comes to root chakra. It is a lot of the I am, right? I am safe. I am abundant. I am here for a very unique purpose. I am divinely guided. I'm always being taken care of by the universe. I am abundant. I am protected, right? Those are like the positive things that we can surround our energy body with, and especially that root chakra. That's going to open it up a little bit more. And the more that we say it in regards to things that we want, especially when it comes to stability in our lives, the affirmations are going to help with that. So definitely keeping that energy high in regards to affirmations, morning affirmations, and your intentions in regards to your root chakra. Anything positive is just going to stay in your energy realm. So definitely something that a practice that you want to inhibit. We just talked about this. So one of my dear friends and soul sisters, Mental Tea with D, and I are having conversations every Friday live on Instagram. So if you do check us out, actually the Friday that just passed, we just talked about affirmations. So check that out on my Instagram live, my IGTV, and hear what we have to say actually about affirmations. So pretty cool how that hits the nail. That's what I'm talking about. There's always something like connected. And once you have your aha moments, and once you begin to see the connections, that's what I love to see. So second card, time to move on. So this is in reference to, there's a lot of shifts happening right now. And, you know, right now is definitely that time to release things that aren't working anymore. It's things that are old, things that like old ideas, old maybe like things that aren't like functioning in your life anymore. It's time to release it and move on, to allow new things to come in. So definitely great time to just be aware of what's in your realm, like what is coming into your life, what do you want to be different, right? Like what do you want to bring into your life? And that's another way to affirm. Okay, speaking of safety, for everyone watching this video, this is another card of self-employment. This came up before. So in a past weekly reading. So again, second time around, this is definitely huge calling. So self-employment is a big one for anyone watching this video. And it is a way to, that the universe is saying it's securing you in that way, because you are guided to be an entrepreneur. You're guided to be, like for your business to be around universal energy. So whatever your calling is in regards to self-employment, if you're like, oh, I've always wanted to do this, this is the time and this is the message to do so. And working from there, right? Working from a place of trust. So this is the calling. Okay. All right. So second deck is the Universal Wisdom. So the first card is Dreaming Heart. That's beautiful. I've actually never seen this card before. So beautiful. So listening to your heart, right? Listening to your heart and your dreams, they go hand in hand. So oftentimes like paying attention to your dreams, writing it down, like as you wake up, write that down. Kind of analyze what it means to you. What do those dreams mean to you? There's always a message in dreams. So this is a moment to really kind of check what is the message for you, right? And if you don't remember your dreams, that's okay, because you can still kind of do your own manifestation, visualization while you're awake. And it's like your dreams are in your heart. So kind of focusing in on what is that big dream of yours? What is that big goal? Because that's going to be in your heart space. So bringing that to life, right? We're talking about self-employment. Again, it's all going to be based out of your heart energy and your heart space. So taking time to really connect the two is going to like that much more like enhance it. So that's beautiful. All right, lilac mist. So this one for me, I've actually never seen this. I feel like I use this deck pretty often and I haven't seen these cards before. This is beautiful. So this for me is speaking of like transformation and being spiritually guided. You can see the purple here. The purple is that energy of like higher energy, high vibrations, universal energy, which is our connection directly to the universe is through the color purple. And as you can see, there's like butterflies, and butterflies always mean transformation. So there's some guidance here in regards to universe or universal transformation, or you're transforming in regards to universal guidance. So take this as, it kind of goes back to the whole self-employment part, right? Like you're being divinely guided. So what are you going to take, or like how are you going to sit with yourself and like meditate and see what messages come for you to move ahead. Wow. Another card I've never seen before. Lady of the Rose. Wow, that's so crazy. So this one, so roses are, as you can see, this is the hues are a little bit more pink. Pink is the heart chakra. Pink and green are heart chakra energies. And then she also has this beautiful kind of yellow around, which is, yellow is the solar plexus, which is your own power, like your confidence, like what do you, how do you like believe in yourself, right? How do you trust yourself? So these colors, a lot of like the higher, so you can see these are like all kind of higher chakra colors, right? So universal is that crown chakra right at the top, the purple, and then it goes to heart. I mean, we can even include this one in there, right? So the blue indigo, which is these top ones, and then the pink is the heart. So a lot of kind of upper spiritual transformation happening, which is really interesting just because we did pull cards on root chakra. So they do go hand in hand. It is a balance of the two kind of polarities in that way. Usually the top kind of higher chakras are more like spiritually based, like spiritual growth. But when it comes to the chakras kind of balance each other. There are like spiritual chakras and then like earth chakras. So they kind of go hand in hand with the higher ones. So makes sense. But a lot of this goes back to the self-employment part. This is a big one because it all comes from there. So at the base of this one is self-employment. So if there's like heart energy, there's the third eye energy, there's crown chakra energy. So a lot of this is aligning to that self-employment part, which makes sense because root chakra is about safety and security. So the more that you feel safe and secure about your decisions, about your future moving forward, the more grounded you're going to be, right? So right now it's kind of a time to reflect and kind of see and pay attention to your intuition and your meditations and doing your meditations, because all of it's connected. But at the root of it is you're wanting to transform and change into the self-employment part, which makes sense why you want to do your affirmations, right? Like affirmations is a way for you to keep grounded, to kind of keep in the energy space of all of it. And then time to move on is just old thoughts and beliefs, right? Like, what do you think about self-employment? What's your story about self-employment, right? Like, what are you holding on to about self-employment? You know, do you believe that, you know, just think of like thoughts that relate to it and see how you can heal and alleviate those with changing them with the positive affirmations. It is going to be helpful once you know, again, what you don't want or the old stories, trying to find a way to release them by substituting it with something positive, right? Knowing that not people's like stories or experiences are not going to be yours if you don't want them to be, right? Who says that you can't make yourself the exception in your self-employment? So beautiful, beautiful. So right now, this is a message for self-employment. This is the time. If you're watching this, this is for you, and trust that. You are being called to be self-employed. You're being called to create your job, okay? So keeping the affirmations going, time to move on. So releasing old beliefs, releasing old things that just don't work anymore, okay? For the most part, they are going to they are going to be belief systems, beliefs, old thoughts that are still holding us in, like maybe like jobs that we don't like flourish in. And so how do we begin to release that fear, right? So affirmations and working on that fear of transitioning. So also thinking of, not thinking, but like being more so in your heart when it comes to your self-employment dream, right? Like, what is your dream? Dream big. And know that it comes from the heart. Like, these bottom cards are all heart related. So a lot of beautiful messages are coming from your heart. They are coming from universe. So taking time to really sit and listen to them this week is going to be so, so beneficial for those of you watching. All right, well, feel good about that reading. Definitely some stuff I want to work on too, because I am trying to start my own business again. I had started my business about a couple years ago, about like 6 years ago, like 6-7 years ago. And I just wasn't in a place, like I knew that that was my dream, but I wasn't in a place to sustain it, or I didn't know how to. And I just wasn't consistent. So, but not anymore, right? It is a bigger calling. It is a higher calling. So we just got to do it. You know, we gotta trust that everything's going to work out, especially if it is universally like a calling for us to do. So I'm super excited to understand and learn what your business is going to be. And I will be doing some work on this for myself, and I'm hoping that you will too. Definitely join me on Instagram just to like check in, DM. If you do want to make a private like reading, oracle card reading for yourself, just let me know. It's easy. You can email me, you can DM me on Instagram, whatever you'd like. I do love doing readings, and I definitely know that it is going to be a part of my life forever. And I'm hoping that you will incorporate the messages into your life as well. And give me a call. Or don't give me a call. DM me, email me, and yeah, so we can set something up for you, just for you to understand you, better. So I'm hoping this resonates with you. I'm hoping that you have a great, great week, and I will check in with you next week. Talk to you later.